Hi guys, welcome to my channel Happy High Tarot. In today's pick a card reading, we will find out what do the friends and family members of the person on your mind think about you. So for the first group, I have this light blue stone over here. Then this yellow and white stone for group 2. And this light purple and white stone for group 3. So feel free to pause the video over here, meditate on all your options, pick whichever one calls out you the most. You'll find the timestamps in the comment section as well as in the description box below. So make your choice and let's get started. Hi group 1, so for those of you who chose this light blue stone, let's find out what do the friends and family of the person on your mind think of you. But what do group 1's person's friends and family think of them? What do group 1's person's friends and family think of them? So we have water element over here, reflection, kindness, compassion. What do group 1's person's friends and family think of group 1? What do group 1's person's friends and family think of group 1? Then we have Merkaba, movement, long distance travel, excitement. What do group 1's person's friends and family think of group 1? And finally, we have Alpha Centaurians, foresight, planning, strategy. All right. So far, it looks like your person's friends and family have a relatively good opinion about you. They feel like you're very kind, that you're very compassionate, that you are emotionally very mature, and chances are that you're emotionally more mature than their friend or son or daughter. In all your interactions with them, you've come across as being very kind, as someone who's genuinely listening to what the other person is saying, and this is another tendency of yours, this thing about you that their friends and family really seem to like. In case there is long distance, in case this is a long distance connection that you and your person share, I feel like that individual's friends and family really appreciate how you don't let the long distance become a huge deal. In fact, somewhere I feel like your person's friends and family initially when they got together with you were a little worried because they weren't too sure of how the whole long distance thing will work out, but they give credit to your nature and to your emotional maturity for having sustained this connection despite the fact that you guys don't live physically close to each other. I'm also getting the sense that before getting into a connection with you, your person might have been someone who was a little bit shy or reserved or a homebody, didn't really like to socialize, but you helped them get over that hurdle. You helped them get excited about life. You taught them how to live life to its fullest every day. And perhaps ever since this individual has started spending time with you, they've become less socially awkward and more outgoing, and they're able to interact with other human beings, if I should say, in a better manner. So for that also, their friends and family really seem to be grateful to you. They feel like you have a good balance of emotions as well as practicality with this planning, strategy and foresight over here. Somewhere they feel like you are more intelligent than their friend or child or sibling. In fact, sometimes they feel like you are perhaps a tad bit more serious about your person than they are about you. Not to say that your person is just wasting their time with you, but perhaps this individual's friends and family feel like you are more sure of what you want from this connection as compared to your person. And like I said, they also feel like you are more smart, more intelligent and more mature than their friend or child or sibling. You have helped your person come out of their shell, and I think that that has been one of the best things that has happened to your person, which hasn't gone unnoticed by their friends and family, for which they really, really like you and appreciate you. Okay, let's see what else do we have. Spirit, what do group 1's person's friends and family think of group 1? We have all that glitters. What do group 1's person's friends and family think of group 1? Orphaned. What do group 1's friends and family think of group 1? And regeneration. Wow, so this is a very interesting message over here, group 1. Perhaps before getting together with you, the person that whose friends and family you're asking about might have been through some sort of heartbreak or cheating, deception, ghosting, or whatever. And getting into a connection with you was like a second shot at them in terms of love. I mean, you know your person obviously, and you might have figured this out yourself. You might have noticed your person's inhibitions yourself, that they might have been a little reluctant to be fully vulnerable with you initially. It was only because it took them a lot of courage to give the whole love thing a second chance. And obviously their friends and family know where they're coming from. They know what this person has been through in the past. So with orphaned, I am getting a very strong sense, and coupled with this all that glitters energy over here, because we've already seen in the first spread that your person's friends and family think that you are better than your person. I sense this fear in them that what will happen to their child or sibling or friend if you were to leave them, if you were to dump them. Why? Because they know that just getting into another proper connection again was a bit of a struggle, right, for this individual. And they would hate to see your person go through the whole cycle of heartbreak and then, the phoenix rising from the ashes and mending their wounds, tending their wounds again. So they don't want their child, sibling or friend to go through all of those things again, which is why, and because you're so good, they always have this fear that what if you dump this person, what if you leave them, or what if you're harsh to them, or what if you ghost them. So this isn't really about you, obviously. I mean, this isn't on you. This is more of their fear that has come out over here. And obviously with all that glitters, this is a second confirmation that your person's friends and family think very highly of you. And because they've also firsthand witnessed the kind of effect, the kind of positive effects actually that you've had on this person, they would hate to see anything bad happen in this connection, because they know for a fact that now coming up, in case 0.1%, if there was anything, in case this connection goes wrong, basically, they know that it will be very, very difficult for your person to overcome that grief or that pain. They've already done it once, and they'd hate to see your person go through all of that again. So there's a little bit of inhibition surrounding you in their energy towards you. Okay, let's see what else comes out. So what do group 1's person's friends and family think of group 1? We have wisdom. What do group 1's person's friends and family think of group 1's spirit? Destiny. What do group 1's person's friends and family think of group 1? And rejoice in celebrations. Again, they have a very good opinion of you. They feel like it was no coincidence that you and your person crossed paths. Their friends and family have a very firm belief that everything happened or everything played out just in the manner in which it was supposed to. And especially for those of you who know for a fact that before you came in your person's life, they had already had some heartbreak. So now your person's friends and family feel like probably it was destiny, and that individual was obviously not the right person for them, and that you were, and which is why all of these things that happened, all of the bad things even that happened in your person's life, led them to you, because that was what was destined. They were supposed to come to you. Wisdom over here again confirms for me that they think that you are more mature, wiser, as compared to their child, sibling or friend. In fact, with wisdom and rejoice in celebration, I strongly feel like your person's friends and family really root for you guys. Like how we say they ship you both, sort of like that, because they see you as marriage material for this person. And again, I would say that a huge credit of their this high opinion about you can be credited to the positive changes that you have brought about in your person's life. So they feel like you both are a perfect fit for each other. In fact, the energy of Three of Cups tells me that you also like your person's friends and family. This is a very social card, so I feel like you've interacted with them a lot of times. Maybe you don't like all of them, but I feel like 99% of you like 99% of your person's friends and family. So there's a very good bonding over here from both ends. It's almost as if they have welcomed you as one of their own. You know, they're very fond of you. They love spending time with you. They love talking to you. In fact, and because for a lot of you, like I said, this might be a long distance thing, they really look forward to the next opportunity when they can get to hang out with you and all, like festivals and such. I'm also seeing that especially all the females other than you in your person's life, like their mom, sister, some cousins, any female friends of theirs, those guys really like you. I mean, they really cheer for you, really support you. I'm also sensing with all of this green over here that all the heart chakra blockages that your person had in the past, which you've helped them overcome. Oh, interesting. So, and this obviously is a specific message, but if your person has a pet, and that pet has taken a very strong liking to you, let me tell you that it is unusual, because whoever that pet is, they don't easily become friends or grow fond of the people outside of family or outside of familiar faces. But perhaps during your first visit or the first meeting that you had with your person's pet, they really took an instant liking towards you, which again was a very positive sign for your person's friends and family members, that this obviously then is a genuinely good human being. Because as we all know, you know, animals, such fantastic creatures and creations of God, had you not been a nice person, that pet of your person wouldn't have come around you. But they did. And yeah, like I said, you know, this person's friends and family already consider you as one of their own with this wisdom card over here. And they really, really hope and pray and want that you and your person can get hitched sometime soon. All right, let's take a look at your tarot cards now. I was getting one more specific message, but it's like super specific, so only take it if it resonates. I got this visual that there was some social setup that was going on, some social gathering or something, and some fight or some argument broke out. Someone got drunk and then they were trying to act over smart, or you know, just throwing a ruckus. But you handled everything there on that day on the spot very brilliantly. And your person's friends and family were also present, and they saw how nicely you had handled everything, how nicely you had handled that brawl or whatever it was. So yeah, they are fans of you. Okay, so what do group one's person, friends and family think of group one? One card at a time, please. What do group one's person, friends and family think of group one's spirit? What do group one's person, friends and family think of group one? We have the Ace of Wands. What do group one's person, friends and family think of group one? We have the Hierophant again. What do group one's person, friends and family think of group one? What is this? The Seven of Swords and the Page of Pentacles. So that fear that they have because they don't want your person to get hurt again, that fear has come out again over here with the Page of Pentacles. And the reason behind it is, again, the stark contrast between the energy of the Hierophant and then a page, right? So because they know that you legit, I mean, in their eyes at least, you are way better than this person. In fact, I'm also hearing very strongly that sometimes they honestly don't understand what, or how should I word this in a polite manner? I can't think of the right words, I'll just say it, but I hope you know what it is that I mean, right? They sometimes fail to understand what you saw in your person, or why are you with them? What did you like so much in them that you decided to get into a relationship with them when you could have literally got anybody else, okay? Somewhere I feel like obviously the friends and family are also slightly to blame for this. I mean, because this message having come out repetitively shows me that they should have, I mean, they obviously need to have a better opinion of your person, right? But they don't. I think they underestimate your person, and maybe you see your person for how they truly are, which is why you love them so much, right? So that's on them, obviously. But anyway, because your person's friends and family sometimes feel like you could have literally been anybody else, or that you are out of this person's league. Thank you. Now this comes to my mind, that you are out of this person's league. So that is why sometimes they feel very afraid that what if you cheat on this person, or what if you leave them, you dump them for another. But apart from this little glitch over here, they are very fond of you. They like the way that you look also. There might in fact be a lot of people in amongst your person's friends or relatives or cousins or whoever who have a little crush on you also, whether you're aware of this or not. But they think that you are incredibly good to look at. And again, they really hope with the Hierophant over here that you and this person can get married. A closing message that I have received is that the reason why your person's friends and family think that you both were brought together by destiny is because they don't understand any other explanation behind the fact that someone out of this person's league, why would they date them unless and until destiny had a role to play in it. Alright, you and your person might have Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or Aries, Leo, Sag in your charts. So these are all the messages that I have for you right now, Group 1. If you like this reading, do give it a thumbs up. Let me know in the comment section below. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. If you're new over here, you can also follow me on Instagram for more tarot readings. And you can message me there or on my email ID to book a personal reading with me. You'll find all those details in the pinned comment and description box. I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Hi Group 2, so for those of you who chose this yellow and white stone, let's find out what do your person's friends and family think of you. So what do Group 2's person's friends and family think of Group 2? So we have Andromedians, autonomy, free will, manifestation. What do Group 2's person's friends and family think of Group 2? We have tall whites, uncertainty, distrust, guarded. What do Group 2's person's friends and family think of Group 2? And we have grey, tall, utilitarian, organized, intimidating. Okay, so very clearly over here, Group 2, your person's friends and family so far have not been able to crack your code. It is as simple as that. Maybe this is a relatively new relationship, or even if it has been some time, perhaps you haven't had a lot of opportunities to interact with your person's friends and family, or whatever limited interactions you guys have had, perhaps they haven't really put in a lot of effort from their side to get to know you. Why? Because honestly, with uncertainty, distrust, guarded, and this thing that's going on over here, firstly, there are a lot of friends or family members of your person who feel like you coaxed your person into a relationship. Okay, meaning that you somehow manipulated or blackmailed or forced your person to get into a relationship with you. And this might not be true at all. Okay, there might not even be an iota of truth in what I just said. But this is what your person's friends and family strongly believe. And the reason has come out pretty clearly too. In general, I'm seeing that your person's friends and family are not the kind of people who are the best judge of characters. Alright, they're not. And in any case, obviously, we are nobody to judge someone else, but as humans, we always tend to do that, right? Now, the unfortunate thing is that your person's friends and family aren't great at this whole thing and judging people. The problem is, when you try to talk to them, they come off as very guarded, as very standoffish. And then on the other hand, they never even try to make an effort from their side to get to know you better. So when you try to talk to them, they don't talk to you. And they never make an effort to talk to you either. And then at the end of the day, they're like, oh, Group 2 is apparently very snooty, or Group 2 seems to be very guarded, or Group 2 is so unapproachable. But you're not. I feel like they just haven't really put in the kind of effort that they ideally should have put in this whole thing. And somewhere I also feel like there is a possibility that you come from a family that is financially stronger than your person's family. And that is perhaps one of the biggest reasons also why your person's friends and family find you a little bit intimidating. Okay, because you are better off than them, maybe even on your own. Maybe you earn more than your person, or like I said, you belong to a family that's financially more sound as compared to your person's family or friend circle. And somewhere I feel like they don't like that. Yeah, I don't think they like that. And because they don't like that, they try to, they keep gossiping amongst themselves that, oh, group 2 must have done something, cast a spell or whatever, because there's no way in hell that our child or sibling or friend or whoever would have, dated them. So they try to act as if you're not that great, but the truth is that they know that you're great and that you're in fact awesome, which is why they're so timid around you. And then they say that you are the one that's guarded. That I say that that's bullshit, honestly. I'm also seeing one more problem with your person's friends and family. They have trust issues. They don't know how to take someone on their face value. They are always trying to read between the lines, always trying to pull things apart, always trying to make mountains out of molehills, always finding reasons to, pick a fight and things like that. So even if your person genuinely praises you and appreciates you in front of their friends and their family members, those guys are like, yeah, as if, like, oh, we don't believe you, or you're just saying this to get us to change their mind about your person, about group 2 basically, but that's not going to happen. And I also feel like in general, you have your shit together as compared to your person's friends or some family members, and that perhaps is another reason why they are jealous of you and they don't like you, because you're doing better than them. All right, let's see what else do we get. Honestly, this is on them. What someone else thinks about you does not make that your reality. What group 2's person, friends and family think of group 2 spirit? Group 2's person's friends and family think of group 2. So we have Yang and co-create. What do group 2's person's friends and family think of group 2? What do group 2's person's friends and family think of group 2? Ooh, lovely. Look at this yin. My gosh. So here's the thing. And this is so beautiful. What we covered in the first spread is what your friends and family, what your person's friends and family show you, or what they are to your face, okay? Because they genuinely aren't huge fans of you. But in their heart of hearts, they all know pretty well, with yin and yang over here, that you and your person are a very, very good match. In fact, there couldn't have been a better couple than you and your person. They know it. But the problem is that they are too adamant, too arrogant, and their heads are too high up in their asses to actually admit this to your face. So they think that you and your person are a very good match. They think that it's, like a very nice blend of masculine and feminine energy. And that whatever you guys are creating together, this beautiful connection, it's good. It's good. But yeah, I mean, and this is a sad reality, but this is what it is. Your person's friends and family know that you're a good person and that you are perhaps the best person for their child, sibling or friend, but they just wouldn't say it to your face. Why? Because they don't like you because you're better than them. And they don't like that fact. They do not like the fact that you're better than them. Then when I say them, I mean the friends and family, not your person. Another message that I am picking with Yang leading and co-create is that the whole thing about autonomy and free will and manifestation over here, the message that I was picking, that somewhere they feel like you are the one who has taken the lead in this connection, or that you are the one who calls the shots, you are the one who's more dominating and controlling, and that their child, sibling or friend just simply does everything that you ask them to, so like you're the man of the house, and all of that bullshit. Because the truth over here with co-create is that this is in fact a very well balanced, wonderful, lovely connection. And they know it, like I said, in their heart of hearts, they know it. They know that this is the truth of this connection. But what they project in front of you is the first spread that we had. So honestly, I mean, that's on them. If they're so rigid to appreciate good things, then that speaks more about how they are as people and less about you. All right, let's see what else. Spirit, what do group 2's persons, friends and family think of group 2? Look at this. What was I just telling about being controlling and dominating? Now we have authority over here. What do group 2's persons, friends and family think of group 2? Material and spiritual prosperity. What do group 2's persons, friends and family think of group 2's spirit? And financial and material changes. So, first confirmation over here with authority, the same message that they think that you're very dominating, controlling, and this is where it gets interesting. With the 6 and the 5 of Pentacles, your person's friends and family somewhere feel like the only reason, and they know, I mean, this is a bullshit perception, obviously, but sometimes they think that the only reason why you are dating your person is because you are not satisfied with the money that you're making, even though you come from a financially sound family and you're doing good for yourself. That is also apparently not enough for you, and now you want their child, sibling or friend's money also, and that your main intention with this connection is just to perhaps rob this person of their money and then exit, leave, ghost them, dump them, stomp all over their heart and just walk off. I feel like your person's friends and family are so caught up in the differences between them and you that they fail to see the beauty of this connection. I mean, they look at it once and then immediately they start looking the other way. They don't even want to acknowledge the good that there is in this connection. Yeah. They also feel like, they feel with the 5 of Pentacles over here that you are not very nice to them, that, oh, wow, okay, so I just received a very interesting message. So your person's friends and family think that you don't like them at all and that you only pretend to be a nice person when your person is around, because you want to create this image of being, you know, so good and so nice and so polite and so friendly in front of your person to stay in their good books. But the reality is that you hate these people and that you just put up a big show when your person is around, and that's all lies, of course. And maybe that is, and because obviously this is yet another assumption, I feel like this might be one of the reasons why we had picked up the energy of them finding you intimidated or very guarded and standoffish, when actually it's the other way around. This is a massive, I mean, this is a classic case of massive projection that's just going on. You know, everything that is wrong with them, they claim to be wrong with you. All right, let's take a look at your tarot cards now. Wow, okay, Spirit is just, I received one more message, group 2. Your person might come from a family which is very dominating, very controlling, and always did try to control your person's decisions up until you came in their life. Ever since you have come in your person's life, you have really helped your person to think for themselves, speak for themselves, take actions independently, and this hasn't gone down too well with their family and friends. And that might be another reason why they're not overly fond of you. Spirit, what do group 2's persons, friends and family think of group 2? We have the Queen of Cups over here. What do group 2's persons, friends and family think of group 2? We have the Chariot and the Magician. Yeah. They also feel like by using your charm, your looks, your beauty, and to a certain degree emotional manipulation also, your intention is to separate them from this person. you basically want to take away this person from their friends and family. That's what those guys think. So with the Magician over here and the Queen of Cups, they feel like, yeah, they feel like you are deliberately being so nice and polite and charming and just, being so emotionally like hovering above your person, only because your intention with the Chariot over here is to take away this person from their friends and family so that you can rob them of their money. This is so funny. I mean, they could have just said, they could have just walked up to you and complimented you for your look, your dress, or whatever it is that you were wearing or doing. But no, they just had to give it a different spin altogether and just take it on a totally different tangent, even though it wasn't required at all. If there are any cultural or religious differences between you and your person, that is also one of the reasons why your person's friends and family don't like you. I don't know which era, honestly, do these people belong to. I don't understand that. I don't understand why can't they be happy in your person's happiness. I mean, they're all related, right? I mean, that's their child, that's their sibling, that's their friend. But they just don't seem to be happy in your person's happiness, and that is not a good thing. That is never a good thing. And they also feel like you have a lot of emotional manipulation tricks up your sleeve, and they're convinced that you will be successful in taking this person away from them. Basically creating this big disconnect between them and your person, even though that might be not your intention at all. You don't even think in that direction, but that's just what they think about you. Yeah, and again, the whole vibe of jealousy, you being perhaps more successful, coming from a better family, being more good looking, that is also a problem over here. It's almost as if they don't want to accept that you genuinely are a nice person. They just have to give it some hidden motive, some hidden agenda, even though it doesn't exist. You or your person might have Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio in your chart. Alright, so these are all the messages that I have for you right now, Group 2. If you like this reading, do give it a thumbs up. Let me know in the comment section below. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. If you're new over here, you can also follow me on Instagram for more tarot readings and message me there, or on my email ID to book a personal reading with me. You'll find all those details in the pinned comment and description box. I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Hi Group 3, so for those of you who chose the purple and white stone, let's find out what do your person's friends and family think of you. Spirit, what do Group 3's person's friends and family think of Group 3? We have Arcturians, feeling safe, wisdom keepers, concern. What do Group 3's person's friends and family think of Group 3, Spirit? Anunnaki, controlling, drama, conflict of interest. What do Group 3's person's friends and family think of Group 3, Spirit? One card, please. What do Group 3's person's friends and family think of Group 3? Earth element, survival, adaptable, reliable. So it seems like they have a mixed opinion about you. It's not that they totally dislike you, but it's not like they're huge fans of you either. Maybe they just haven't interacted with you that much. Now the difference of sun and moon over here tells me that they feel, and I mean this is their opinion, does not have to be true, but they feel like you and your person are not really compatible because you guys are polar opposites. Alright, and maybe yes, maybe you and your person perhaps do have different likes and dislikes, but that does not mean that you can't fit together like two pieces of a puzzle or not be able to complement each other well. But anyway, at the moment, your person's friends and family's focus seems to lie on the differences that exist between you and your person instead of what the common points or meeting grounds or similarities are. They also feel like you're someone who's very, very protective or rather overprotective about their child, sibling or friend. And they feel like, I'm picking up on this energy of being a shapeshifter. You might be one of those people who really knows how to talk to someone in their language, right? And there's nothing wrong with it. You're a human chameleon, that's fine. But this very quality of yours, how fluid and how adaptable you are, because of this, your person's friends and family haven't really been able to assess the real you. Okay, because in different settings, they've perhaps seen you behave differently, or they've seen you interact differently with different age groups, which in my opinion is totally fine. But unfortunately, your person's friends and family, because of that reason, they're just not able to completely make up their mind about you. I honestly feel like they're somewhere just hanging in the middle, and I won't exactly call it a neutral opinion, because there are shades of both light and dark present over here. But I think you can be thankful for the fact that they don't outright dislike you or outright hate you. But yes, then at the same time, they don't 100%, they haven't 100% given their stamp of approval for this connection either. Sometimes it might have happened that in some sort of social gathering, you might have done some fact checking. Maybe you are the kind of person who keeps fact checking people. You know, like it just comes to you like a knee-jerk reaction. Someone says something wrong and you're like, actually, this is how it is. That's fine. That's just who you are. Maybe you're a grammar Nazi and you don't even realize it. But anyway, with Arcturians, I am strongly sensing that there could have been some incident either recently or in the past wherein you fact-checked some sibling or friend or relative or family member of your person. And because of that, there is this very strong opinion about you, which is that you think that you are smarter than the rest, that you know everything better than everybody else, and that you feel like everybody is an idiot compared to you. But I don't think that this is a general opinion. I feel like this is only the opinion of whoever that person was in group two, in your person's circle, whom you might have fact checked. Sometimes they do seem to be worried with this presence of this bubble over here, that the more time their child or sibling or friend spends with you, the more they'll sort of like get sucked up in that orbit of yours, or your orbit, and that might cause a distance between them, I mean the friends and family, and your person. It might have happened, and this might have just been a coincidence, that ever since you and your person got together, they didn't really get that much time to go back home or to hang out with their friends or to spend time with their siblings or cousins or whatever. And this isn't fair to you, but I feel like somewhere the blame has been placed on you for that. You know, your person's friends and family think that your person has been sucked up so much into your orbit that they are now somewhere neglecting their friends and family because of you. Yeah. I also feel like you are totally different as compared to your person and their family members. You might be a bit rebellious. You might be the kind of person who always speaks their mind. You might be the kind of person who cannot be tamed, the kind of person who does not follow rules if they feel like they're stupid. And your person's family, on the other hand, is not like that. All right, they're either very religious or just very strict, love discipline, don't like to break rules, don't like any sort of unnecessary drama, and somewhere they aren't really used to listening to some conflicting opinion. Because I feel like before your arrival, group 3, honestly, it has mostly just been, you know, I said this and that's it, then full stop. This isn't a matter of contention. I don't want any debates on this. But once you arrived on the scene, you were like, why? But why do you guys do that? It doesn't make any sense to me. Or like, what's that habit? It doesn't make any sense to me. So you're not afraid of speaking your mind. And that might be one reason why especially the elders in your person's friends and family circle don't really have a very positive opinion about you at the moment. There are good sides also, like I said. wherein they feel like you're protective towards their child, sibling, or friend, and that they do strongly feel like you are very reliable and that you know how to survive in today's day and time. So that is a good thing for their child, friend, or sibling, obviously, to be with someone who knows their way around the world as it is right now. All right, let's see what else do we get. Spirit, what do group 3's persons, friends, and family think of group 3? What do group 3's persons, friends, and family think of group 3? So we have a new life, just new life actually. Then we have message in a bottle. What do group 3's persons, friends, and family think of group 3? And here and now. Exactly the thing that I had said in the beginning, that they haven't been able to completely make up their mind about whether they 100% like you or whether they 100% don't like you. That has come out over here again with this past and future energy. They seem to be slightly stuck in their opinion towards you. There is a lot of hesitation surrounding this whole new life thing now, because with message in a bottle, I feel like perhaps in the past, your person was very used to just blindly following or obeying what was told to them. You know, your person might have had some sort of a herd mentality maybe in the past, but ever since you came into their life, it's like you opened them up to a whole new reality and to a world of endless possibilities. And in the past, your person would keep their feelings to themselves. They would just do as they were told. But now your person has started coming out of that shell, you know, started breaking that shell. And it is a new thing, obviously, for them. They are very excited about it. But for some reason, those senior friends or family members aren't too kicked about it, because they're not used to their authority being questioned, right? And this is a sad thing, obviously, but somewhere I feel like your person's friends and family don't like the fact that your person has become so confident and outgoing and just very free with their speech as compared to the past. So with new life over here, I strongly feel like your person's friends and family think that you are somewhere changing their child, sibling, or friend, customizing their child, sibling, or friend according to your tastes and preferences, when in fact, what I think from this is that the kind of infectious, lovely energy that you have, maybe it is because of this energy that group 3, your person, finally has that support or encouragement that they need to blossom into who they really are. You're merely aiding it. You're not leading it, you're just aiding it. But yeah, your person's friends and family not too kicked about it. Sometimes they have good opinions of you, sometimes they don't have good opinions about you. As long as you keep your mouth shut, they like you. The moment you start talking, they're like, here we go again. So it's kind of like that. It's yeah, it's like frenemies, you know. Okay, let's see what else. What do group 3's persons, friends, and family think of group 3's spirit? We have truth over here. What do group 3's persons, friends, and family think of group 3? Positive movement forward. What do group 3's persons, friends, and family think of group 3? And memories of love. They are able to see that you genuinely are in love with their child, sibling, or friend, and they really like that. They appreciate it. They appreciate the concern also. But then again, at the same time, there is this fear in your person's friends and family's energy that you will somehow take that person away from them, or that you will change them, or that you will expose them to a world that they don't really want to expose them to. Your person might have had a very sheltered upbringing, and now you're out here just breaking all the barriers for them one by one. And obviously with the energy of truth over here, the thing that I picked up on earlier, that the way that you talk or just the things that you say don't always sit too well with your person's friends and family. It's like they don't like their authority being questioned. They do not like counter questions. They don't like the fact that 9 out of 10 times your opinion differs from theirs. And that the more time that their person, I mean this person is spending with you, they've also started becoming like that. They've also started speaking their mind, something that they didn't do earlier. In the past, their communication used to be very controlled, and now it isn't. Now it's just, I'll say whatever the hell comes to my mind or my heart. So while on the one hand, they do acknowledge that the love that you and your person have is genuine, and that you genuinely love their child, sibling or friend, but at the same time, they have issues with your authentic personality, your strong personality. Okay, let's take a look at your tarot cards now. Spirit, what do group 3's persons, friends and family think of group 3? So we have the 10 of Pentacles over here. What do group 3's persons, friends and family think of group 3? 3 of Wands. What do your persons, friends, what do group 3's persons, friends and family think of group 3? What do group 3's persons, friends and family think of group 3, Spirit? We have too many cards, Spirit. One card, please. What do group 3's persons, friends and family think of group 3? And the 6 of Wands. The metamorphosis that your person has undergone because of you, that transformation from a caterpillar to a butterfly, blossoming into their true self, speaking their mind and all of those things, that aspect of this connection, that side effect of this connection, they don't like it. But at the same time, with the presence of 10 of Pentacles over here, they somewhere do realize that this isn't, wait, let me find the right words, that you genuinely care for their person, and in case you guys have any plans to settle down or get married, or if those people know that this is a long-term relationship, then they support it. And I'll be very honest, not even once did I get the sense of them not wanting to see you guys together. I did not get any energy like that. I did not get any energy of them trying to break you both apart. Yes, they obviously do not like your strong personality. That's because they've never encountered anything like you before. But they know that somewhere you are genuinely in the best interest of their child, friend or sibling, and for that reason they do like you, which is why I said that this is a mixed bag. This is a mixed bag. With 3 of Wands, they haven't been able to emotionally connect with you yet, but there is this promise of a better future. That's what I just heard with the 3 of Wands, and then positive movement forward. The way the things are between you and your person's friends and family right now, they won't always be like that in the future. I feel like gradually they will come around and they will try to accept you for how you are, and genuinely listen to your opinion or your take on things instead of getting immediately offended by it. So the transformation hasn't just happened in your person. The transformation will happen in your equation with your person's friends and family too, and it'll be for the better, because these are all positive cards over here. But yes, it will require some patience from your end, because I don't think that it's going to be an overnight change. It's just something that'll happen the more that you spend time with your person's friends and family. So for now, emotionally, they seem to be a little disconnected from you, but blessings-wise or approval-wise, they seem to be pretty okay with your connection with your person. They don't have any plans of playing the villain in your lives. You or your person might have Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or Aries, Leo, Sag in your charts. Alright, group 3, so these are all the messages that I have for you right now. If you like this reading, do give it a thumbs up. Let me know down in the comment section below. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you're new over here. You can also follow me on Instagram for more tarot readings and message me there, or on my email ID to book a personal reading with me. You'll find all those details in the pinned comment and description box. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.